Not quite sure what this outfit is, but today I'm here for week 10. It's the Beethoven series. We have 2 more weeks after this, so today I am playing for you the rest of the second movement. If you missed the first section of that, I played that last week, so we're going to pick it right up here near the bottom of the first page of the second movement. So let's talk real quick about how this is going, especially because we are getting closer and closer to being all done, right? The first thing I want to point out is I didn't actually specify any goals last week, and perhaps that was a mistake. I didn't really feel effects of it this week. I feel like I was still pretty in control of what I needed to do, and it's easier now that there is less time left. It's easier for me to kind of know what really needs to happen. So there are no goals to review. I will say something that I often ask my students is, if you had a wish list for this, what would you magically change? What would magically be better and improved? And I think listening back to the recording I just did of the second movement, the thing I'm hearing is I really wish internal pulse was easier in this. I can tell that it's not there yet for me, and so there are little passages where my rhythm is not, if it's right, it's not convincing, and I really just wish that the internal pulse of this, I wish I had that just more organically. And that's something that would definitely, if I had one more week to work on this movement, I would get out a metronome and I would practice a lot with a metronome and then also with a recording. That would have been a smart way to practice this past week, but I did not do that. So yeah, I think maybe for future slow movements, especially slow, potentially very meandering movements, which with lots of different notes and rhythms, I think that I would want to pull out a recording and a metronome first and probably start with the recording. I think the metronome is a little not inspiring. That's what I would say for this week, looking back. Now, looking forward, my plan is to week 11, complete the third movement, and then week 12, finally bring you a full cadenza with the ending of the first movement. It's a little bit out of order, but it's an order that's worked for me, especially as I've kind of improvised, as I've recognized, oh my gosh, this takes so much more time than I thought. This takes less time. Well, nothing has taken less time than I thought. So yeah, week 11 will be the rest of the third movement, knock on wood. And then week 12, the last week, will be the cadenza. And that is the cadenza from the first movement. That's the only cadenza I'm asking myself to learn for this. I will say our 12th Monday, I believe, falls outside of the month of March, which, it's like, am I supposed to finish this by the end of March, or am I supposed to finish this in 3 months? I don't know. So what I'll probably try to do is record it by the end of the month, but then it'll be uploaded on the 12th Monday, which, from what I started, I think will be the very first Monday in April. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening, for watching. If you have any suggestions for next concertos, please feel free to pop those in the comments. I actually really love hearing ideas from people and playing around with how I can implement them. So, all right, enjoy your week, and I'll see you here next week, same time, same place, for the rest of the third movement.